Panther Nation, what's happening? Panther Nation, what's happening? Hey,
Is this how? Is this the new way it's going to be set up?
I don't know. I hate it. I didn't do it. Maybe it was something that I missed, an update or something like that. But I mean, I do not like it. But it's just two separate, like, it's just giving, like, the main thing is still the main thing, but this separate thing over here, I don't like it. But it's not terrible. I mean, it's not terrible. It's okay. It's bearable.
I already see people in the chat hating.
Let me go ahead and say this right now, because I'm already going to get enough of it from Terrence. If you're scared, y'all make sure tomorrow morning, if you scared, take your ass to church. Tomorrow morning, if you scared for Monday night, go to fucking church. I don't got time for it. I'm letting everybody know right now. That goes for Terrence, everybody in the chat, everybody on X, because I've been seeing, no Rose Boone, no Wallace, C-Mac might do XYZ. Hey, telling you, not JJ. Not JJ. Y'all want to be scared? Cool. I mean, what difference does it make to me? What difference does it make to me? But like I said, y'all have a representative on stage because he's just as stand out as y'all are. So, nothing new. Nothing I'm not used to handling.
What are you talking about, bro?
Well, I'm just telling niggas,
what are you talking about?
I'm just telling niggas, bro. That's it. Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Great. I'm tired.
I love to hear it.
That's what I am. I'm tired.
Thank you, applesauce. Thank you, applesauce. Finally, a nigga that got some. You know what I'm saying? Got some of that in him. Yeah, I just I just personally don't got time for it today, bro. I'm just letting. Matter of fact, we'll talk. We'll talk. Hey, do me a favor. If you're scared, raise your hand in the chat. Put an emoji. Because I already seen who is this nigga. I don't even know how to pronounce his name, but look. Scared. Look at Terrence. I can tell by his energy. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Before we even start, do you have us winning Monday? Yes or no?
I don't know yet.
Okay, cool. That's all. Hey, chat. That's all I needed to hear. That means no.
I think it's a winnable ball game, but I don't know. I don't know yet if I have us winning. I gotta see. Bro,
what's happening? Shout out everybody in the chat. Low, what's popping? Anytime we have greatness in our presence, we always acknowledge it, man. Shout out Low. Shout out Low, man. If y'all missed our episode with Low last week, highly encourage it. FPFO Live last Friday night. If you missed it, I highly encourage, even though, we're in a new week or whatever the case may be, with the spare time that we have tomorrow, since we are on primetime football, go check that out. Conversations that were had last Friday, still applicable to this week. So go check that out. Shout out Low. Terrence giving the chat a shout out. Okay, he getting active in the chat.
Why is Haley name spelled like that, bro?
I mean, weren't you just with her today?
This is my first time seeing, and she just texts me asking about a damn Christmas present. What are we talking about?
That alcohol done got to her.
Jesus Christ.
He said, see, but this is the mentality, bro. This is the mentality that the fans have. Nigga, listen, you have to be in the mindset and the mind space as a fan. You got to have some damn it dog in you, nigga.
By them predicting us to lose, I don't necessarily like. Why does that mean they got to be scared? Why can't they just be realistic?
Nothing. No worries. Nothing. No worries, buddy.
I'm just asking.
Don't worry about it. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Look, hey, QJ. You know QJ? They don't got no shit in them, QJ. That's the problem. Look at him. Hey, QJ, and look at him. By them predicting us to lose. Why does that mean they saw? Nigga, get that scary ass shit away from me, man.
I'm just asking the question.
You feel me? Shit is crazy.
See, and that's and that's unrealistic.
You feel me? Hey, y'all want me to go ahead and give my score prediction right now? I'll go ahead and give my score because y'all niggas are scary. 31. Listen to me. Hey, Dylan, go ahead and write mine down right now, nigga. Stamp this in. Panthers 31, Niners 21. 2-possession game. Y'all can be scared all y'all want. Oh my God, I wish I was in the Bay. I wish I was in the Bay. But with a long weekend like this, it ain't no telling if I would make it to the game Monday night or not. But cool. Y'all niggas scared? No problem.
What was your score prediction again?
31-21, Caarolina. Very simple. Very demure. Because I'll be honest, I really want to say 34. Right? But I'm going to keep it cute. For chat purposes. Thank you, Dylan. Yeah. Lock me in. Very simple. Chat, shout out to y'all, man. What's popping? How everybody feeling? Terrence, how you feeling, bro? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Went shopping today. Bought a few things, you know.
Did you buy me a Christmas present?
I didn't go Christmas shopping today.
Oh, okay.
You want to see the shoes I bought though?
Sure. The chat would love to see them, I'm sure.
1 second.
Okay, I'm gonna move you down. Just turn your camera on when you ready to be back. That's perfect. So then I can intro. Dylan, before he sends you anything, he needs to send me something. Or that's just me being selfish. I'm being selfish. All right. I actually don't even answer because I know how niggas to get to hating. Chat, what's popping, man? Welcome to FPFO Live. My co-host just stepped down. We're gonna have a little show and tell today. So when he gets back, I'll make sure that I bring him up. But while he's away, I guess we will go ahead and no, never mind. He's back. I relax, nigga. I see you doing your hand, doing all of that. Just calm for me. Relax, bro.
All right, so first I'm gonna show everybody the hat that I got. So
that's fire. That's hard.
Y'all fuck with that? You know,
it's clean.
Little something. Had to get it.
Let me see them joints that you got.
Yeah, y'all let me know what y'all.
Steppers.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about the shoes. They're really running shoes, but you know, I have been running a lot lately, but I'm not gonna use them for running. These are what I got.
Oh, those are clean. Those are clean for sure. You ain't gonna be running in them.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, I just know you. I know you too well not to know that you're not gonna be running in those.
I think I might got to go back and get the green pair too, as well. And honestly, chat, I don't know if y'all knew this about me, but I be buying hella shoes and I don't be wearing them. So that's
Can I tell you something? Can I tell you what my Christmas gift from you is specifically?
What?
Do you mind? I'm gonna go full. December 13th, 10 a.m. Eastern time. Air Jordan Gamma 11s. First time redropping ever. First time that they're going to be retail price.
Why'd you self-screen yourself for this?
2013, because I needed to make sure that you got the message. So I was abundantly clear on what I expected from you, what my gift is.
Well,
size 12.
Well, you know the way I do that. I'm probably going to be getting those for myself.
Well, that's selfish. This is the time of, I'm just telling you, this is the season of giving, right? Isn't that what it's called? Or chat, correct me if I'm wrong.
That's what they say.
Yeah, 1000%.
Yeah, I know I got to wear my shoes, bro. I just, I don't know. I just never do. Honestly. I don't know why.
We got our first super chat of the night.
Oh, appreciate
Quante
that.
Lewis. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Quante said 31-27. I'm not mad at that neither. Hey, listen to me. A Panthers W means joy in JJ's life. So however we get it done, as long as we get it done, that's all I care about. I just have us winning the game by 2 possessions. I think people are sleeping on us. Very, very similar to the Green Bay game. Very, very similar to the Dallas game. People sleeping on us, our own fan base counting us out, etc. But we're going to get into it. That's what we're here
Did
for.
you have us winning the Green Bay game?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
I 1000% did.
Did you have us winning the Dallas game?
I'm not sure. You have to ask Dylan.
You didn't.
I had Cho on it. I had Cho on us winning the Dallas game.
Why? So, and this man Dylan just requested $500 from me on Cash App. Dylan, get back. I don't got no money.
Well, I'll cut the intro real quick. Welcome to FPFO Live. Obviously, things are a little different today. Things are a little different this week because the Carolina Panthers do have a primetime game, Monday Night Football in the Bay versus the San Francisco 49ers. So I know when we wrapped the episode on Tuesday, I said we'll talk to y'all Friday. I apologize. I fucked it up. But y'all are here now. So that's really all that matters. Y'all are here. We're here. So this is FPFO Live. If you're new to the show, you're unfamiliar with For Panthers Fans Only, I'm JJ. This is my co-host Terrence. Every Friday night, typically, this is an anomaly. Every Friday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, we do our game previews, and then Tuesday, 9 a.m. Eastern time, you can find us on YouTube at 9 a.m. where our episode streams. Let me pull this up because I'm blazing low-key because I was about to tell people to tap into the social media, which I don't even have it. So let me get that pulled up. There we go. That looks a lot better. That looks like home. And if you're not following on social media, tap in right now at For Panthers Fans Only, Instagram, TikTok at FPFO_podcast on X. Shout out everybody watching on X right now. Appreciate the love and support. Also, if you want to visit our home base, you can find us at forpanthersfansonly.com, or you can go to Google and search For Panthers Fans Only, or whatever search engine you decide to use. But shout out to the chat. Shout out to all of the familiar faces. Couple of things to go through. While we're here, we'll do our housekeeping early so we can get into the preview and we can get you out of here in a reasonable amount of time. Monday, 7:15 p.m. Eastern time. We will be going live for our second game preview, or excuse me, not game preview, our second watch party, second game watch party. We did one for the draft this year. We did one for the New York Jets game, which was very, very anticlimactic, if we're just being honest. I don't predict that the game this Monday will be that way. But if you came over to the live stream when we did the watch party for the New York Jets, I am pretty convinced that you guys had a good time and y'all enjoyed yourselves. So we are going to be running it back again this Monday, starting at 7:15 p.m. Eastern time. We will be going live for our watch party for Monday Night Football, Panthers versus San Francisco 49ers in the Bay. So very, very excited about that. Also, I know a lot of you guys aren't on our email list. I know there's some people that watch on YouTube that aren't tapped in on social media. So for the people that aren't tapped in on social media and the people that aren't on our email list, we did a shock drop last week after the Carolina Panthers won against the Atlanta Falcons. I'm going to pull that up for y'all right now. 5 brand new pieces, For Panthers Fans Only exclusive pieces. Only can get them on forpanthersfansonly.com. We're currently accepting pre-orders at this very moment. So if you see something that you like, which I'm convinced that you will, but if you see something that you like, go over to forpanthersfansonly.com right now, and you have access to all of these items. You have access to all of these items. A lot of y'all asked for the Carolina Reaper hoodie. We made it happen because that's just what we do. We got the Carolina Reaper V2. We got the Protected Bank. You know what I'm saying? Very budget-friendly piece there. High quality shit. We got the JC Horn exclusive. and we got the Nalo exclusive. This is probably my favorite piece. I think of the capsule. I ain't gonna
Yeah, I
hold you.
can't wait to rock that.
Yeah, and unfortunately, just based on the brand of crew neck that we're going to be using, I don't even think that I'm going to be able to get one of these. Unfortunately, which is like
That's
insane,
that's tough for you.
insane. It's sick, actually.
That's tough for you, buddy. I'll rock it in memory so you know.
Nigga, I ain't dead, nigga. I'll take your shit.
What? Nigga, what?
But yeah, like I said, go over to 4PanthersFansOnly.com right now. Like I said, y'all asked for the Reaper hoodie. Here it is. Y'all wanted the Reaper hoodie so bad. Y'all were begging for that design to go on the Reaper hoodie. We did it. We
And
did it.
it's winter. It's the winter time. Perfect
Yes,
time to get it.
absolutely. And listen, all of our merch and the people in the chat that have purchased a Carolina Reaper tee can attest to this. All of our merch is high quality, top tier. We actually, and let me just full moment of vulnerability. Me and Haley actually have had multiple conversations about figuring out how to get costs down per unit for us. And I tell her, unfortunately, there's just simply no way to do it because I refuse to have us release items that aren't the highest quality shit. So, if that tells you guys anything, just know I'm not bluffing on that. High quality shit, beautiful, beautiful designs. Here's our protective bank joint here. Crazy shit. Buy something for a loved one. It is Christmas time. Buy something for yourself because I mean, who doesn't like spoiling themselves? My co-host just did it today. You know what I'm saying? But yes, bro, fire,
Facts.
fire, fire. And to the ones that did a little more investigation than I was personally thinking was gonna occur. For the ones that missed out on the Carolina Reaper tee, the OG V1 Carolina Reaper tee, those are available right now too. And so if you did, and this is against Terrence's wishes, I'll be honest. This is against Terrence's wishes. We talked about it on the episode on Tuesday. We kind of had come to the conclusion that we just simply weren't redropping them because it's just like, bro, if we say we're going to cut it off here, that's when we're going to do whatever the case may be. Against Terrence's wishes, because there was such a desire for the Reaper tee, the OG Reaper tee to come back, those have been restocked as well. So not only do you have these 5 brand new FPFO exclusive items, but you also have the option to go purchase a original OG Carolina Panther Carolina Reaper t-shirt right now on for PanthersFansOnly.com. That one is going to take a little more work for y'all to find. So I don't know what to tell you. This is what we're focused on right now. It's on the capsule. But I'm telling y'all right now, y'all have my word. The Carolina Reaper tee, the OG joint, is available for purchase right now. And there's like 15 people that can attest to that because like once we restocked them, they were going. They were going quick. So all of that is
Why
available right now on 4PanthersFansOnly.com. Go ahead.
why are you telling everybody it was against my wishes? Why?
Just because I need them to understand that, ultimately at the end of the day, JJ is gonna do what he feels the people wants. Because it wasn't, and let me just say this, just so I'm clear, it wasn't just totally against Terrence's wishes. Because I was under the same belief that we were not bringing them shits back because we had the same ideology. Nah, we're deading it because we said we weren't dropping until Q2 2026, bringing the OG joints back. But I figured, nigga, I'm Black Santa, nigga. I'm Black Santa. So cool. That's what the motherfuckers want. The Panthers are doing good. Bryce had a crazy, crazy game last Sunday. So why not? Why not? For PanthersFansOnly.com right now. Let me see if I can drop that in the chat.
Here go Rod. Here go Rod. Wait,
What he
that's
say?
sad.
Is he in the chat or he's in the group chat?
He's in the chat.
Let me see if I can pin this.
The only reason that I wanted to quote unquote shelf the Reaper tee is because we kept telling y'all to go cop before they went away. We kept telling people to go cop before they went away, and everybody thought we was BSing. So I was just like, all right, well, they didn't want to listen. So now that they're gone, and then people are going to be asking for them. But this is kind of what you get when you don't go cop.
That is very true. And honestly, if I will tell y'all this, if this was goodies, like if this was being branded like goodies and two shoes, and this was like more like streetwear centric, they would not be back. They would not be back. I promise y'all, because his logic is right for whatever it's worth. His logic is 100% right. But because it's for the pod, and because we're doing well right now, and because Bryce, went crazy last week, we opened it up. Now I will tell y'all, I don't know how long it's going to be open. I'm telling y'all that right now. So y'all have an opportunity to do it right now, and you'll have, maybe a couple more business days, but it won't be for long. I'm telling y'all that right now.
Well, you told them that last time, and then you still reopened it. So
I'm a hoe, personally.
I didn't say it.
You didn't have to. Round of applause. Rod wants the credit for it. So cool. Rod said he did it. Cool. Cool. Now everybody wants to, you know what I'm saying? Now everybody wants to but actually never mind. Let me just keep it to myself. All right. Here we go. Let me take this down. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Yes, we will be in the building. Well, I won't speak for Terrence. No, actually, yeah, you will, because we got some shit to do. We've got some shit to do that the day before. So yes, we will be in attendance for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and this is going to be one of those very, very rare instances. Actually, never mind. I was about to lie and say the whole team will be. 4 out of the 5 members will be in attendance for this game. 4 out of the 5 FPFO members will be in attendance for this game. Unfortunately, Ra will not be there because he has prior obligations. However, me, Terrence, Haley, Dylan, all 4 of us will be in attendance for this game. So if y'all see us, say what's up. QJ, we got to tap in for sure, Brody. We got to tap in.
Another super chat.
Another super chat. Round of applause.
Shout out Will Rock. See, I like that, Will. I like that. I respect that.
Will, if that's the case, bro. Hey, Will, if that's the case, bro, just tell me right now to shut it down, bro, and I'll shut it down right now, bro. Hey,
oh my
chat.
God.
Hey, chat, listen to me. If this is Will's opportunity to save y'all, Will said I should have kept it locked and closed. We should have kept it locked and closed until something significant happened. So, Will, I'm going to give you the option, bro. If Will says lock it down, we're going to lock it down right now. And I'm going to let y'all see me do it on my phone. But if Will says, nah, you already did it, let the people have it, then we going to rock out. But if Will say shut it down, then we shutting it down.
Bro, you ain't even listen to me when I said shut it down. Now you going. Okay. Shout out Will.
Look at Will. Hey, Will, you weird, bro. Hey, Will, that's weird, bro. You got to change for the people. Oh, Candyman said shut it down too? Damn.
Lock it.
That's crazy, bro. Okay.
No, man. No, he already get. Jesus Christ.
Dylan said, hey, our manager say you got to send a $50 super chat for that.
See, bro just said he just bought one. Slick Vic.
On God. Shout out Vic, man. I see it. It came through.
See?
We got it. Hey, let's do it like this, bro. Let's do it
End
like
of
this.
the stream.
Yes, to be fair. Till the end of the stream. So go over to 4PanthersFansOnly.com and do some investigation, because it's not with everything else that's in the new capsule. Do some investigation. We're going to keep it open till the end of the stream. So y'all have until the end of the stream, and then we're going to shut it down. So the ball is in y'all court. Will said, "Damn, hey Will, I like you." Will chatting, ain't it? Will chatting. All right, cool. Here we go. Monday night, San Francisco 49ers, Carolina Panthers. Carolina Panthers' first primetime game in 2 years since week 2 of Bryce Young's rookie campaign. Our first primetime meaningful game, and I don't know how long, bro. Like, yeah, you can say the Saints game Monday night 2 years ago was meaningful because it was a divisional matchup or whatever the case may be. But that was Bryce's first career start at home, right? So that was fun. It was a moment, whatever the case may be. But as far as meaningful football, when it starts to get dark at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time, when it's a little chilly when you leave the house, you get back in the house and your nose running a little bit. You know what I'm saying? What I like to call big nigga weather. The first time in over a decade, it feels like. It feels like it. It feels like it. And I know we had the Detroit game at home, but that wasn't prime time. That
It
wasn't
was
prime
cold
time.
as hell, though.
It was
That's
cold.
what
Oh
it
my
was.
god, it was cold as hell. It was, oh my god, it was cold as hell out there. For sure. For sure. For sure. But the first primetime game of meaningful football for the Carolina Panthers, and I don't even know how long. It feels great. I'll be honest, and I'll just give y'all my 2 cents really quickly. I don't know if y'all been taking in the moment and enjoying it like I personally have, but I've loved it. I've loved it. Every time I turn on ESPN, I'm seeing the guys. I'm seeing the guys. Monday Night Football, prime time. Where else would you rather be? Nigga, all NFL fans around the nation, around the globe, tuned in to watch you do work. That's why all of this scary shit, like, look at this boy. Look at him. Look at him. Like, all this scary shit, bro.
Bro, what are you talking about, bro? You just be
You a real
talking, bro.
nigga,
You
man.
you just be
Hey,
talking, bro.
it's the moment. It's the moment. This what y'all wanted, right? Cool. This is what y'all wanted. This is what niggas wanted. So that's how I'll cut the intro. Why you say I just be talking? I don't just be talking. I just can. I'm gonna tell you what I know about you, nigga. I can just sense the fear through the stream. We like 100 miles away right now, and I can just sense it, and like I can just sense it through it. But
You just
I'll
be
let the
talking once
field say.
again. Like I said, you just be talking, bro. You don't know what I think about this game. You don't know.
Well, tell me. Give me an overview.
Um, I mean, I think that it's going to be a high scoring game. One, um, I think that I don't think the 49ers are as good as their record says, honestly. Um, I think that they've been sneaking by wins. I don't think that they're a very good football team. I mean, they have a few weapons. They have George Kittle and CMC, obviously, but I think Brock Purdy is a very middle of the pack quarterback. I don't think he does anything to put the 49ers over the top, so I'm not necessarily scared of him. Their defense is injured. Um, Fred Warner, Nick Bosa, all of those guys are injured. So I'm not really that nervous, honestly. I think we have a very good chance to beat them on Monday Night Football on the biggest stage. I think it'll be a competitive game, but a high scoring game. I feel good, honestly, really. I think we just have to neutralize Christian McCaffrey. And I don't even think that he's gonna like do so much of taking over in the run game. It's just that you have to watch him coming out of the backfield, especially not having Trevin Wallace or Christian Roseboom. And so now you have to rely on Claudia Sherless and I don't even know who the other
I
linebacker
don't
is at
know.
this point.
Yeah, I don't know who they is right
So
now.
that's going to be a tough matchup for a lot of linebackers in the league because, as you can see, Christian McCaffrey has been putting up crazy numbers in the receiving game. So that's going to be a tough matchup for anybody. But without your two starters there to kind of anchor that middle of the field, then it's going to be a lot of emphasis is going to be put on stopping Christian McCaffrey. But like I said, I think that we can play with anybody. Just the brand of football that we've been playing over the last couple of weeks on the biggest stage. I think this team is hungry. Like they're a young team, but they're hungry, and I think that they realize like what's in the balance. Like there's a couple games that you drop that you shouldn't have lost, and you wouldn't even be in this really be in this predicament. But you win this game over this tough stretch of games that we have coming up. Like you win this game, you're sitting in a good position to be fighting for the divisional title at the end of the season. So,
Agreed.
and then I think I seen something like if we win, there's like a 47% chance that we make the playoffs or something like that.
Yep.
And then if the 49ers win, it's like a 80 some percent chance that they make the playoffs. But if they lose, it's like a 40% chance or something like that they make the playoffs. So I think this is a meaningful game for both teams. Like there's a lot riding on this game. So, you know,
Yeah. Agree. And for more context with the stats that you just gave or the percentages that you just gave, if the Carolina Panthers lose, I believe their percentage to make the playoffs goes down to 17%, if I'm not mistaken.
yes.
Oh, this is a huge opportunity. If you are a Carolina Panthers fan, highly encourage you to have 8:20 p.m. tomorrow on your schedule open because that game is going to mean a lot for what happens on Monday night. LA Rams versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I personally think that both of the teams match up very well. I know that the Rams have
Yes.
been one of the better teams in the league this season, but the Buccaneers quiet as kept have been as well. I've been on the record and will say once again, I do believe some of those games that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers won earlier in the year, they had a horseshoe stuck up their ass. I did. I mean, when you go back and look at some of the games they won, like the Texans game, like the Seattle game, right? Those games, in my opinion, should have went a totally different way. And if they did, right, we're looking at the NFC South playoff picture completely different. But unfortunately, they didn't. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are a veteran team, right? They made the most of their opportunities, and it's something that I bashed the Carolina Panthers for this season. When we have an opportunity, we haven't made the most of them. I encourage you to go back, look at the Arizona Cardinal games, a very, very winnable game for the Carolina Panthers on the road, second week of the year. 2 short weeks ago against the New Orleans Saints at home, a one-win football team. You with all the momentum against coming off the win against Green Bay, you let a one-win football team come in your trap and take over more or less. Completely neutralize the offense, undisciplined, uninspired football from the Carolina Panthers. So now we're in the predicament that we're in, right? So I say all of that to say Monday night is a very, very important game. But the first thing that has to happen is we need to be cheering for the LA Rams this week and this week only versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because should the Tampa Bay Buccaneers lose and you come in and handle your business Monday night in the Bay, things get very, very interesting. Let's just say it like that. And that'll be the Carolina Panthers' first division lead, and I don't know how long at this point in the season. Because 2-3 weeks into the season, that shit means nothing to me. It means nothing at all. But we're talking about 11, 12, 13 weeks into the season. The Carolina Panthers had an opportunity to have a divisional lead with 5 or 6 weeks remaining in the year. That's big time. That's big time. And if you're a fan, enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. I know that the next couple of weeks, when you look forward, San Francisco, LA, then you come back off of the bye against the Saints, but then you have Tampa, you have Seattle, you have Tampa again. So I understand that like the task, if you look at it holistically as a fan, can be a bit daunting. But if you're just a fan, you just got to enjoy the ride. And ultimately, the only goal is to go 1-0. And we had the opportunity to do that on Monday night against the San Francisco 49ers. For San Francisco 49ers team that, if when you look at their rushing game, has been not the best. Not the best. Let me see. Got some stats here. Shout out to Dylan, bro. Dylan put in some work tonight. 49ers offense, 27th in rushing yards per game, 32nd in rushing yards per attempt. So from a run game standpoint, right, we talk about the linebackers being out with Roseboom and Wallace both being out. Terrence, you mentioned this a second ago. Not really too worried about Christian McCaffrey in the run game. And those two things kind of cancel each other out, in my opinion. When you look at a rushing offense that has not been that effective, but then you have a team that's been relatively solid in the run game, missing their two linebackers. I like our chances in that regard. How do you feel about that and just the rushing game specifically?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, and like I said earlier, that's not one of the things that really scares me. I think that Derek Brown, he didn't have his best game last week, but I think this week is a big week for him because it's a team that is not really good in the run game, and so you don't need that team to be the team that gets back on track against you. So I think that Derek Brown, Turk, Bobby Brown, like those guys, the guys up front, Nick Scott, and like I think that they'll have a relatively good game up front. So the rushing game doesn't scare me at all, like literally at all. So like not having Christian Roseboom and Trevin Wallace isn't going to be that tough when it comes to the run game. It's really just their passing game, honestly.
Agreed. 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 And for more context, more stats, I get going more analytical. We're going more analytical this week. It's Monday Night Football, so we're going to do a little bit more FPFO wise as it pertains to analytics and stats. So for that, in the same conversation and context, Carolina Panthers defense 17th in rushing yards allowed per game and 21st in rushing yards allowed per attempt. So I for me personally, I understand that with your both of your starting linebackers being down is gonna kind of convolute things a little bit, but I do like our chances for the reason that Terrence just spoke about. We still have DB, we still have Turk, right? We still have Bobby, we still have guys up front, still have Ashawn, right? When you talk about just in between the tackles, and then y'all know how I feel about Nick Scorton, and I think that majority of the fan base feels the same way. Complete dog, right? So we don't even have to get to the perimeter. We'll just talk about what's inside. I still like our chances. I do. I
Yeah,
do. I don't think that the rushing game I will say the front office, specifically Dan Morgan, did a phenomenal job with addressing a glaring hole in this defense. When you look at the rush defense from last year compared to this year, two totally different units. And I would say, like you mentioned, Derek Brown being back, that helps that significantly as well.
yeah, and I mean, you still have Claude and Sherless who flies around. Like you've seen the way that he was playing in the Atlanta game. So like, even if they do, even if they do get past your guys up front, like I have full confidence that he'll come downhill and make a tackle. Like so, I don't think that they're going to be really gassing us that much in the run game.
For sure. For sure. Got a super chat that we'll go to real quick. Round of applause.
No,
Is Brock Purdy actually a tough cover or not? I agree with Terrence. I don't think that Brock Purdy, right? And I always reference this, and I hate that I do it because sometimes when we get on these streams and we do our videos, I be sounding like a broken record. But you go back to the conversation that Cam Newton had, the controversial conversation that he had last year when he was speaking on certain quarterbacks in the NFL being game managers and game changers, right? To me, Brock Purdy epitomizes what it looks like to be a game manager, an elite game manager in an elite system. Because Kyle Shanahan is that. Kyle Shanahan is that. And somebody in the group chat mentioned, I want to say maybe 2 or 3 days ago, look, we're not necessarily scared about the players or whatever the matchups may look like on the field. But what it comes down to and what it is going to come down ultimately Monday night to, in my opinion, is the coaching,
yeah,
right?
for
And
sure.
when you look at it holistically, you have Ejiro Evero versus Kyle Shanahan and Dave Canales versus Robert Saleh, right? Um, and in my opinion, Saleh can only do so much with what he has available. No Bosa, no Warner. Their secondary is dog shit, right? But when you look at Kyle Shanahan getting his starting quarterback back, having the Swiss Army knife that is Christian McCaffrey in the backfield, get Kittle back after the injuries that he suffered earlier in the year. Jawan Jennings seems to be healthy, right? So it's going to be a challenge. It's definitely going to be a challenge. But to answer this question directly, for me personally, no, I don't think Brock Purdy is that, but he's just the ultimate game manager that has found a tremendous system that works for him. So that alone does make him a tough cover in that regard. But if we're talking about just pure talent ability, I personally don't think so. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, no, I feel the same way. Like what you said, I think it's more so Kyle Shanahan's system is a tough cover rather than Brock Purdy because as you can see, they were able when Brock Purdy was injured, they were able to plug Mac Jones in. And we don't think Mac Jones is like an elite quarterback or is a tough cover or anything like that. But you can see when they plugged him in, it didn't really look like their offense lost that much of a step when Brock Purdy was out. And I think that that just goes to show that it's more so of a Kyle Shanahan system than it is of like the individual players as far as a Brock Purdy or Mac Jones.
Agreed. Agree. And when you talk about that 49ers passing game, right? And we talk about is Brock Purdy this, is Brock Purdy that? Well, I mean, y'all just heard me and Terrence's opinion, and to support that, the 49ers are currently second, I believe, in passing yards per game. And that's with Purdy missing what? He's missed like 5, 6, 7 weeks this year. And
Mm-hmm.
they, like you just said, they've had the ability to roll Mac Jones into that system. Um, Second there, I believe they're what, sixth, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. I just had it. Eighth.
Eighth in passing yards per attempt.
Yep. And then seventh in passes per game. So this is
Yep.
the offense that they just want to spread the ball around. They want to spread the ball around and they want to get the football out through the air. So that is where you're going to be tested. And Terrence, we kinda had this conversation yesterday, but not really, because I want to hear more from you on this, and this is why I didn't have you dive into it earlier, today or yesterday, whenever we spoke. But there may be a cause for pause defensively when you look at the two performances back to back that we've seen from JC Horn. Going up against this type of passing offense, does that are you alarmed by that at all? Or do you believe that JC Horn will just have the ability to rise to the occasion on prime time and just completely wipe away his side of the field?
I think he has the ability to do so, and he has to do so because I mean, what they're like. What do we just say? Like they're second, like their passing game is like second in the league, and we seen
Yep,
him
second
have
in
like
passing yards per game.
yes, and we've seen him have like the past two games have been mediocre from him. So I think that he has to bounce back. And I think a player that was paid top cornerback money, a player that was taken like what number 8 in the draft, he's considered one of the top 8, top 5 cornerbacks in the league. However you want to, dice that up. So if you're going to be considered in that realm, then you don't have a choice but to bounce back this game. Like this is the perfect game for you to bounce back with a team that is going to be throwing the ball. So you have chances to make plays on the ball. You have chances to impact the game in a lot more ways than one. You have a chance to show who you are on primetime TV. So I think that he does have the ability to bounce back. And I think that this game, he absolutely has to bounce back. There's no question about it. Because if he doesn't, then you're going to put the team in harm's way. Really.
Yeah, yeah. And what that looks like to me, and actually, I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to say it because I know how people will get the twist in my words, so I won't even say it. Chrissy, shout out to you. Appreciate you tuning into the stream. But if this is the energy that you want, beat it.
It might be a Niners fan.
Well, yeah. If that's the case, like, comment, and subscribe, and turn your bell notification on. And actually, if you're here right now and you're watching on YouTube and you haven't done so already, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn the bell notification on, and share with a friend and tell a friend to tell a friend to tune in to FPFO. Chrissy, thank you so much for giving us a segue there for me to plug our shit. Great job, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Offensively, another opportunity for the Reaper to do what he do. Or I shouldn't gas him like that.
I had this conversation with somebody on my team, and they were he's a Niners fan, and I was talking about it in the at work, and he was asking like what was Bryce Young gonna do? And I was like, well, judging by history, he typically has one of these games a couple of times a year, maybe, and then he reverts back to 120 passing yards. So I was like, honestly, I don't really know. I don't really know. I said if we go based on history, it's not gonna he's not gonna wow us again like he did last week. But I mean, you just never know with the guy, honestly. Because we spoke about consistency. We spoke about him needing to be more consistent, like the games that he had last week, and not asking to throw for 400 yards a game, but around 200 yards, like making the defenses feel a threat whenever you have the ball in your hands as the quarterback. Making the defenses not want to crowd the box just to stop Rico Dowdle and a Chuba Hubbard. Making them respect your ability to throw the ball down the field. Making them respect your ability to extend plays outside of the pocket. So he has to be more consistent in that area. I think it will tell a lot if he is able to have some of that same swagger, have some of that same play that he did against the Atlanta Falcons, because the Atlanta Falcons defense, they were a good defense. The stats proved it. Like they are a good defense. And I don't think the 49ers defense matches up nearly as much as the Falcons defense does. And you've seen what Bryce did to them. So I don't know. I say that to say I don't know, but I hope that he has some similarities from last game this game, because he's gonna need it.
Yeah, 1,000%. And I mean, when you just look at Bryce Young's career holistically, right? There's been a lot of ups and downs. There's been a lot of ups and downs. I mean, if you look at it, I would say like each of his first 3 years, at some point or another, Bryce Young had Carolina Panthers fans uh imagining about a situation in which the Carolina Panthers move forward without him. And that has to be very, very tough as a number one overall pick, right? Coming off of a game like Atlanta, when you face the number one passing defense in the NFL, and now you go see a passing defense that is 28th in passing yards per game, 19th in passing yards or passing yards per attempt per game, right? But then you look at the rushing side of things with Rico and Chuba, whatever the case may be. 49ers defense, 12th in rushing yards per game, 13th in rushing yards per attempt, right? So it's going to be another similar situation, in my opinion, right? Where you look at the Saints game 2 weeks ago. The Saints walked into Charlotte and said, Bryce Young, we do not believe that you can beat us. And you proved them right. The Atlanta Falcons tried the same exact thing. What did Rico average? I think Rico averaged 2.7 yards a carry, if I'm not mistaken, last week against Atlanta. So
Yeah, it was something along those lines.
Yeah, so the Falcons tried the same exact thing. They tried the same exact thing. But Bryce Young just showed that, hey, I understand that y'all may question me and y'all may feel XYZ about me, but I do have the ability to be this guy. He showed that last week against the Atlanta Falcons. I think this is probably, and actually, I won't even say that I think. This is Bryce
2.4 yards a carry. Sorry. Go ahead.
2.4. Thank you. No, I appreciate that. That gives even more perspective, because that just shows that the running game had nothing going on. And I think Chuba was averaging like 3 or 4 yards per carry, something like that, but he only touched the football 4 times. So you're not going to get a lot of production when you're giving a running back of that caliber 3 or 4 touches, but we'll talk about that there in a second. This to me, and I don't think that this is a hot take. I don't think that this is anything more than just facts. And I try and keep it that way as it pertains to FPFO when we get on this platform and we, have conversations with the chat and do what we do. This to me is the biggest moment in Bryce Young's career, because at this point, not only has he had insiders within the Carolina Panthers fan base questioning who he is, challenging if he is the guy moving forward or whatever the case may be, but the national media, as well as just the general public, have turned their backs on him multiple times throughout his 3-year career up to this point, multiple times. This to me is the biggest moment in Bryce Young's career, because you have the ability against a subpar passing defense to do what you did again last week against the Atlanta Falcons, and to do it on primetime football. This shit really has the making of being one of the best redemption stories of the season as it pertains to Bryce Young, if we're able to string these wins together. Because again, people will dismiss Bryce Young and what he's done this year, because it has been very, very quiet. It has been very, very nasty when you look at, the Green Bay Packers game or the Dallas Cowboys game, and you look at the amount of turnovers that he had in the first part of the season, whatever the case may be. But in that same breath, he did beat the Dallas Cowboys at home, and he outshot Dak Prescott, an MVP candidate, every single year that he's been in the league at the crib. He outshot him, went to Green Bay, and I would say that was disgusting, because he only threw for 100 yards. But when it mattered most and the Carolina Panthers had the football last, what did he do? Right? You go look at Atlanta against the number one passing defense in the NFL with pretty much your season on the line. I don't know if you guys understand the significance of the game last week. I don't know if that concept was fully grasped within the fan base, because it didn't feel like it to me. But if you would have lost that game last week against Atlanta, I'm personally under the belief that your season was fucked. Because I think that your confidence would have been shot, your divisional record would have been suspect, and you losing an additional game, giving Tampa Bay that amount of room to maneuver. I just, for me personally, when I walked into the stadium on Sunday, I knew what the fuck time it was. If the Carolina Panthers were to lose last week, it would have been over with. It would have been over with. So you already got through that hurdle. If you're Bryce Young, now you have the ability to do it on prime time. I'm excited. I'm excited for him. I'm excited to see what we do because I genuinely believe that if we're looking at Xavier Leggett, and I know Terrence, actually, let me not even get the spinning narrative.
Here we go.
No, buddy, I'm not even gonna get it. I'm not gonna get the spinning narratives. You look at Xavier Leggett in the game that he had last week, 4 for 83 in the touchdown, and really, I would argue that he should have had 5 for like 110, maybe 6 for 120, somewhere along those lines. If we connect on some of those additional passes, but you look at what he was able to do against a top tier secondary. You look at Tedero McMillan. I mean, listen. I mean, I just want y'all to envision a world in which Tedero McMillan catches half of the passes that he dropped at up to this point in the year. I think he was at 6 drops, right? The last time we checked, Terrence, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was something. It was something along those lines, like 5 or 6.
So let's just envision a world in which T-Mac only has 3 drops instead of 6. Just imagine what he would be and the type conversations that we would be having, like based on some of the drops that he's had. Because some of those drops have been in the end zone. So we're talking about let's just give him 2 additional touchdowns with an additional, I don't know, 100 yards and 3 catches. I feel like that's very realistic. Even if we don't go that high, 75, 80 yards, we're talking about a guy that really is one of them ones in the upper echelon of receivers, young receivers that we've seen in the last decade and a half or so. When you look at it statistically, huge opportunity for the Carolina Panthers passing. That's how I feel. All of that being said, this is the question, Yat. This is the question, and this is the conversation that we've been having on FPFO for the last 3 or 4 weeks in a row. And this is why on Tuesday, me and Terrence both said the same thing. And I just went into more detail. But the conversations that we had last Tuesday, or not this past Tuesday, but the Tuesday prior, are still applicable. If you're the Carolina Panthers and you're the scout department, you still have to be looking for a quarterback, right? If you're in charge of monitoring free agent situations or guys that may become available in the offseason via trade or whatever the case may be, you still have to monitor those situations when you have Bryce Young under center because he has not shown the ability to be consistent up to this point. And I just wanted to clear that up because I didn't want it to get convoluted because I know that sometimes our tonality comes off a certain way. And I didn't want y'all to think that we were on no hating shit. But this right here is the key.
And at least you need to have someone that can put competition in the room, because Dave Canales and Dan Morgan, like when they first came into the front office and Dave Canales first became the head coach, he said that like we're about challenging the roster. Like that's how we're gonna run this team. We're gonna challenge the roster at every point that we get, or every chance that we get, rather. So I think that you at least need to have someone in there that can challenge Bryce Young, like someone that has the potential that maybe one day down the road they can take his spot or something along those lines. You just have to bring that competition there because right now Andy is not getting it done. What's other bro name that we seen in the preseason? Jack Plummer. He's not getting it done. Well, Mike White, Squirrel White, whoever that is, Squirrel White, he's not getting it done. So there's really nobody in there to challenge Bryce Young, and I think that that's something else that you have to look at as well. Even if you're not necessarily bringing a guy in there to take his spot, you need to bring someone in there that can challenge him, for sure.
Totally agree. Carolina Panthers passing offense, 27th passing yards per game, 26th passing yards per attempt. So, again, huge opportunity for offense, not only just a passing offense, but an offense holistically that myself, Terrence, as well as a lot of Panther Nation, has said has not reached his full potential. I think, and I'll go on record and say this, and even this will still be a tad bit jaded because the running game wasn't able to get going. But I personally think that last week against Atlanta was the closest thing that we've seen to this offense clicking on all cylinders. That's how I personally feel. If you take away the Bryce Young injury drive, and you take away the drive in which the Carolina Panthers started 1st and 26 or 1st and 22 in the second quarter, that offense seemed to be clicking. Even when we got the ball back, right? We got the ball back. We scored a touchdown out of halftime, got the ball back on the fumble, and we stalled out. I think we turnover on downs. We went for it on 4th down or something like that. You take that into consideration. Take the 4th and 1, where Chandler Zavala, the godforsaken Chandler Zavala, take that into account. This offense to me was the best looking version of itself that we have seen up to this point. Protected the football. Dave Canales was extremely decisive, very similar to what we saw from him in Green Bay. Now our 3rd down efficiency was an atrocity. What was the number? Do you remember? 4 of 17, if I'm not mistaken, on 3rd down, or 6 of 17.
It was bad. We had to go for it a lot on 4th down. So that just tells you that the numbers was. I can pull it up real quick. But I mean, going off what you said, like that's what I said last week pretty much. And have been saying, like, if this offense can, specifically the passing game, like if we can have more consistency in the passing game, pair with the way that Rico Dowdle has been running the ball, like, bro, this is a scary team for a lot of teams to face because like you can't focus too much on one area because you have the ability. It's a way more balanced offense. And you have the ability to win both ways by running the ball and by passing the ball. Like you make a lot of teams respect what you're doing. But when you're one dimensional, it's easy to lose football games that way because the opponent doesn't really have to prep for much. So, I mean, if we can just see that, like the consistency pick up there, like this is a scary team, even with the schedule that they have going towards the back half of the season. Like, shit starts to look a lot different and a lot more competitive.
Yep. I'd agree. Complementary football. We've spoken on that at FPFO. I know a lot of y'all haven't been around for a long time. There are some of y'all that have been rocking out with us for quite some time, but a lot of y'all have not been. And one of the things that we've always spoken about, literally since me and Terrence's first episode together, is complementary football. You have complementary football, you can win a lot of football games, especially when you're looking at a defense that was worse in history last year. For them to take the jump of being top 16, 17, 18, whatever it is right now. I mean, if this offense does have the ability to stay consistent, specifically Bryce Young, it's going to be a problem. I'm telling y'all right now. It's going to be a problem.
We're 6 for 17 on 3rd down conversions last week.
6 for 17, and then what were we on 4th down?
4th down, we were 3 for 5.
Yeah, I mean,
that's not going to get it done, especially the 49ers, like their 3rd and 3rd down conversion percentage. So they convert a lot on 3rd down. And that's really just goes based on the fact that you have the ball 3rd and manageable. Like that's literally what it is. Like you
starting ahead of the sticks.
Yeah. So I mean that's as simple as it gets. So with a team like that converts a lot on 3rd down, like your defense is the potential for them to be on the field for a long time. So offense, you have to make their defense work in that same area as well. So we'll see.
Yeah. Agreed. Let me see some other stats that we can just touch on, like just very, very quickly, and then we'll have a conversation about the running back room because I said something last week and you weren't on the stream with me and Lowe, but I was telling Lowe that I felt as though last week was going to be the week that Chuba Hubbard bounced back to actually fully being himself. And I think that I was just a week early, but we'll have that conversation in a second. 49ers offense, 7th in sack percentage, 25th in interceptions per throw, Defensively, they're 32nd in sack percentage. That is something that's going to be key for the Carolina Panthers. When you look at the injuries that we have up front, I'm not sure if y'all are up to date on the news or what, but Cade Mays is officially out on Monday night. So we will be seeing an offensive line that consists of, I mean, and I damn near almost feel like I want to stroke out when I have to say. Actually, let me not even put that in the atmosphere. Let me not even manifest that over my life or put that in the atmosphere. But just know, Panther Nation, we're gonna have a offensive line that consists of Austin Corbett being the starting center and Chandler Zavala being the starting right guard. So, all of that being said, Cade Mays, for the love of God, please get healthy as fast as possible. Please. Please. Because I can't. I'm not going to lie. But again, we're going up against a relatively pedestrian pass rush. So, hopefully, things, will play out okay in that regard. Let me see. Okay, cool. Cool. Do you think that Rico Dowdle is hurt?
Um, are you just saying like based on the last two performances, would that lead me to believe that?
I'm saying based on what you saw from him against Green Bay, and we know he exited that game 2 or 3 times
Yes,
with
with that
different
quad injury.
ailments. Yeah, and it was uh that, and then he seemed like he was cramping up at another point, and then he just didn't really look like himself towards the end of the game. And then you come in against the Saints, he didn't seem to have that same juice that he had at the beginning of the season. And a lot of people will say it was because, the Saints sold out to stop him, whatever the case may be. There's still some runs, if you go back and watch that Saints film, that I believe Rico Dowdle week 4, week 5, week 3 is looking and attacking the holes and the gaps a lot differently than the Rico Dowdle that I'm currently seeing. So that makes me ask that question because I think that we saw the very same thing with Chuba Hubbard. When Chuba Hubbard came back from his injury, he did not look like himself. Now, the last 2 games, in my opinion, have been the closest that we've seen Chuba Hubbard look to himself since since he's come back from the injury. So I just ask you that question because I believe he is. I don't think that he's 100% healthy. I really, really don't. And I don't
I
know
mean,
if he's hesitating to go out because the situation that happened between him and Chuba and him taking the starting job back, or if he just feels like it's something that he can push through. But that's just my opinion.
I think that logically, with him having that quad injury, when you get injured in football, like you don't get healthy as the season continues. Like that's just not something that really happens, especially with injuries like that. And when you're continuing to play, like there's not a situation to where you're getting healthy because you continue to play. So I think in some regards, yeah, I think that he isn't 100%. But I still attribute a lot of like I guess kind of like the lack of production we've seen him have in a running game over the past 2 weeks versus the couple of weeks before that has been like what we talked about. I think that a lot of teams have keyed in on, the play style that the Panthers had in those last couple of weeks is like we've only seen you really be effective in the run game. We haven't seen the ability for Bryce to beat us in the pass game and push the ball down the field. So we are going to play the run game a little bit more stingy. Like we are going to sell out for the run. Like I think all of that is still true. But I think that I will have a better judgment of like where Rico actually is at this point this game coming up because like their defense isn't really that good. And then also like Bryce showed the ability to pass the ball very effectively last week. So I find it hard to believe that the 49ers are going to come in and sell out against the run. So I think it'll be a more balanced game when it comes to the rushing offense and the passing offense. So I'll be able to gauge more of where Rico Dowdle actually is. And that might be a cop out, but I mean at the same time, like that's kind of where I'm at with it.
That's fair. I don't know if it's necessarily a cop out, but I understand your position for sure. Um, Let me see something. There was something that was mentioned. I had mentioned something about the offense looking the best that it had. Um, this is a good question because I know a lot of people will argue and take the stance that this was the best version of the offense that we've seen. I personally don't necessarily think so, to be honest. I think a lot of that game plan relied on Rico Dowdle being in God mode, more or less, for lack of better
Yeah.
terms. In the middle, maybe I shouldn't say it like that. Um, but he Rico Dowdle against the Dallas Cowboys and the week prior against Miami, I believe that was, he was having an outer body experience. So I don't think that holistically the offense was the best that I've seen. But I understand and respect that standpoint if that's where you're coming from. Because you then came back, Applesauce, and said that you thought that the offensive playbook got opened up a little bit more. And I would agree. I would agree. This is a conversation that we had about Dave Canales last week. We had it again Tuesday, right? Because for me personally, excuse me, I personally did not like when Dave Canales a couple weeks back went into the press conference and said, "Oh, you have to prove to me that you can throw the football down the field before I make the play calls to do so." I didn't like that because to me that lets me know that to a certain degree you could be potentially the reason why our offense is being hindered because of your lack of trust or your trust issues that you have with Bryce Young. But if he's shown you that he has the ability to do it, which he did last year, the last 10 games of the season, he showed you that he could make those plays. He showed you that he could make those plays in big moments, right? So even though it started nasty to start the year and overall it has not been good, I didn't like hearing that from Dave Canales. So I do agree with you personally that the offensive playbook did get opened up a little bit more. And I think Dave Canales and his offensive staff would be doing themselves a disservice if they did not have a similar play style or game plan rather um this week that they had for Atlanta last week. Because I
And
think that San Francisco, with how they rank in the run, they're going to do the same thing that Atlanta did last year or last week, and they're going to do the same thing that the Saints did 2 weeks ago. Send run blitzes, stack the box, do whatever we need to do to keep Rico Dowdle and Chuba Hubbard contained and make Bryce Young throw the football and beat us.
and I think going back to the conversation with Dave Canales, like it still didn't make sense, honestly, because like he said that you have to show me that I'm able to call those plays, but nothing happened. There wasn't another game in between that comment, and he called a game plan to where Bryce was able to throw the ball downfield. So that really didn't make sense. I feel like he kind of contradicted himself there. And that made me believe, like, okay, are you the reason that this offense has been held back? Because what did Bryce show you he can throw the ball down the field in practice? Like, is that because I mean you called the game plan to where he was throwing the ball down the field against Atlanta. So I didn't really understand that comment. And then, turning around and having that kind of game plan going into the Atlanta game. So that kind of made me question Dave Canales a little bit. I don't know. That's just
Understandably
me.
so. No, that's fair. To me, that's fair. To me, that's a fair point. Um, Let me see. I want to address this because what does that look like? Right? What does that look like? I think that we had the same stance. Well, I'll speak for myself. I had a very similar stance in saying that you split the running back reps however you feel necessary, but I think that we should be running the football anywhere between 25 to 28, maybe even 29 times a game, right? But as time went on, we saw that Rico Dowdle was a little more healthy. Rico Dowdle was attacking the gaps a little more aggressively. He had a little bit more juice, and in that moment, it was time for Rico Dowdle to take a bulk of the workload. Blazing, are you saying that now, with the way that Rico has looked the past 2 weeks, that maybe it's time to get Chuba involved a little bit more? Because if that's what you're saying, for me personally, I agree. I agree. Like I said, I believe that Chuba Hubbard is officially 100%. And he even touched on this. Let me see if I can pull that clip up, actually. Let me see if I can pull that clip up real quick to give more context real quick. But Chance, how
By
do you
the
feel about that? How do you feel about this comment? Because I think that that's a loaded to me. That's a loaded comment.
Yeah, because I mean, it becomes the point where it's like, okay, we're starting to do a lot at this point. Like we can't keep like dealing with this running back situation. And I know we've seen Chuba like run the ball pretty well with the touches that he's gotten over the past couple of weeks, but I mean, he could just be doing that because he's running hungry because his job got took. But if you start splitting the carries or give him the helm back, there could be another situation to where is he going to get comfortable again? Is he going to look like the Chuba of old? I don't know. It is a loaded question, and I don't really know like how to answer it, so to speak. Honestly, um, I don't know if I would just start splitting reps, but I think integrating him a little bit more in the offense, I do agree with that. But at the same time, it's like if we're based on what we've seen last week, if this offense is gonna start operating in that way to where we're gonna open the pass game up a little bit more, as we can see, Rico is a better receiving back as well. We've seen Chuba have two big drops against Atlanta that one of them could have cost us the game, honestly. So if Rico fits that system better, then I want him to still be the primary back because I know that he can be effective in the pass game and in the running game. Like we've seen that throughout the season.
I agree. Hello. Oh, there
Yeah,
we go. I don't know what happened just now. I froze up. I agree. I agree because Chuba did. Now, y'all know that I'm on the Chuba train, right? Uh, but them two drops, specifically the second one, if we would have lost that game,
mm,
I would.
Lord have mercy.
Honestly, yeah, yeah. I cannot find this clip, but more or less, what the clip insinuated was the fact that Chuba Hubbard has still been hurt, and he was starting to feel 100% himself. I believe this was after the Saints game, maybe sometime during the week, and I felt like Carolina Blitz put it out, but I can't. I mean, I can't find it. I just can't find it right now. But um, if we wanted to do, or we wanted to increase Chuba Hubbard's touches, um, a little bit this week, I wouldn't be mad at it personally, especially not against this particular rush defense, because I feel like even if he hasn't been 100% and you've been trying to just work him back in a little bit or whatever the case may be, this is the game that you want to bring him back and to gain his confidence back transparently. Because just like Bryce Young has confidence issues, just like we've seen, certain wide receivers or whatever the case may be have confidence issues. Like when you look at the Xavier Leggett situation, the running backs are the same way. They're all human beings, right? And they're all paid to do a job at a high level. And with Chuba Hubbard coming back off an injury, seeing what Rico Dowdle has done this year, right? Seeing the love from the fan base, us included, right? We're not exempt from that, but seeing that, right, at some point or another, you would have to feel as though Chuba Hubbard would be questioning who he is to this team, who to this fan base. If he even still has the ability to be the same back, whatever the case may be, I think for me personally, this is a prime opportunity to work him back in and to see Chuba Hubbard be successful. Like I said, the last 2 weeks, bro, Chuba Hubbard has been averaging upwards of 4 yards per carry. Now it's been very minimal, right? So we haven't had the conversation because we haven't had the opportunity to talk about it because it's been so minimal. He's only had 4 carries the last 2 weeks consecutively. So 4 carries in Atlanta, 4 carries in the bank against New Orleans. But again, believe it was what 3.7, 4 yards a carry, something of the sort against New Orleans, then like 4.2, 4.3 last week against Atlanta. So you can tell, in my opinion, he's starting to get his juice back. That's how I feel about it. I'm not mad at Chuba Hubbard getting worked more into the game plan this week, but I do agree with Terrence because if you're going to spread the football around and you're going to let Bryce Young beat the 49ers like he beat the Atlanta Falcons last week, you might just want to have a better receiving back end.
Yeah,
1000%. Because listen, Chuba Hubbard has worked his ass off. He's worked his ass off to be a better receiving back, and for whatever reason, it just has not clicked. I mean, I know because I've seen it with my own eyes. The last 3 or 4 years consecutively, Chuba Hubbard is one of the first guys on the field and is always the last guy off of the field, practice field wise, because he's on the jug machine. And for whatever reason, it just doesn't connect in the game. So again, if you're going to spread the offense out a little bit, whatever the case may be, then I understand why Rico would still be the primary back in that regard. And don't get me wrong, I still understand why Rico is the primary back as a whole. My only thing is I believe that Rico is starting to wear down a little bit. I think that with him being banged up and the little tiny small inconveniences of his body, I think that's taking a toll on him right now. So I just believe that it's better to increase Chuba Hubbard's workload to preserve Rico Dowdle because you do have the Saints again. You do have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers twice. You do have Seattle. You do have LA, right? And you are playing meaningful football. So I think it's important to have that longevity. Get to the break. Get to the bye week because it's coming. We have 2 more games and then we have a bye week. And honestly, we need a bye week more than life itself, damn near.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to hold you. From a content creator standpoint, we need a bye week. I don't know how you feel, Terrence, but I damn near feel like it. I'm not going to hold you.
Yeah, it's a lot. And the injuries are starting to pile up. Like,
yeah,
the injuries are starting to pile up. As y'all seen, like, there's been like 8 different starting offensive linemen, probably even more now that K Mays and forgot who else is out this week. So
Trevin, Roseboom.
Yeah, so there's just been a lot of injuries. So we definitely, speaking of the bye week, we need one of those bad.
Desperately. Let's go ahead and pull up the injury report since we're here. Shout out to the chat, man. I see y'all going on. Let me go. Matter of fact, before we pull up the injury report, let me go through some of the chat real quick. Because I know the past couple of weeks we ain't really been tapped into the chat because we've had guests, but we don't have guests anymore. Well, not anymore, but we don't have a guest with this week, so we'll go through the chat. Shout out to y'all. Yeah, QJ, I couldn't agree more. Zavala is garbage truck juice. he matter of fact, I don't even want to necessarily speak on him like that, but he's garbage. Chandler Zavala is terrible. He's terrible. Like God, honest truth, he is. Let me see. Get Chuba the ball. He running heavy. Excuse me, or running hungry rather. I agree. I believe Chuba Hubbard is running hungry. It's been minimal reps. We've only seen him get 7, 8, 9 reps from a running back standpoint and running the football over the last 2 weeks. But I do believe he is running hungry. I do believe that Chuba Hubbard is back to 100%. Right? Fans forget that Chuba Hubbard really is that nigga. Like I don't need anybody else to forget that because I feel like a lot of people already have. So I think in the next couple minutes, maybe I have to pull up a Chuba Hubbard highlight reel. Just to remind, and Terrence, actually, I'm going to make sure that you're still on stream when we do that because I think that you may have forgotten.
No, bro, don't
be one of them niggas,
bro. Don't put that on me, bro. The last couple of years, Chuba was really our only bright spot. Last year specifically, so no, I didn't forget that. But I do understand that if you have someone in the room who is running the ball better, who gives your team the best chance to win, then I'm not above them taking the guy's spot because that's how it should be. That's how it should be in life. That's how it should be in football. That's how it should be in the workforce. But we've gotten soft as a generation and as people as a whole that everybody thinks that their job is secure. No, if somebody is performing better than you, then I'm sorry, move out the way. Bro got next. Move out the way.
Touche. Touche said we need to use Rico more. I agree with that. What did he have? Like 5 for 55 last week? 4 for 55, somewhere in that range. Had the big one at the end of the game where he stepped out of bounds, allegedly. Let me see. Bulow said we let JJ put the yes, nigga. I don't know why niggas thought I was joking. Hey, when I tell niggas the ski will be on hand, the ski will be on hand Monday night. For sure. The ski will be on hand Monday night. Make sure to tune in 7:15 p.m. Eastern time. Come over to the watch party. We're going to be doing more giveaways. Obviously, we have the capsule, the brand new capsule. Matter of fact, let me before we go any further, if you missed it, because there's a couple more people in here now than when we started. If you missed it, go over to 4Panthers Fans Only, right? 4PanthersFansOnly.com right now. We have our pre-orders going for our fall capsule at this very, very moment. Go over to 4PanthersFansOnly.com. Go purchase yourself or a loved one an item or 2 or 3. Shout out to everybody that's coming in that bitch and just dropping a bag. I seen a nigga the other day bought 6 items. You know what I'm saying? But if you can't do that, hey, do what you can. If you even fuck with it. If you don't fuck with it, just go look and dip. But to the ones that were able to get their hands on a Carolina Reaper TV 1, y'all already know the deal. Y'all already know the deal, bro. Y'all aren't going to want to miss this. Go over to 4PanthersFansOnly.com right now and go shop our fall capsule. Let me see. Let me get back to the chat. But yeah, the ski mask again, Monday, 7:15 p.m. Eastern time. FPFO watch party, 49ers, Carolina Panthers, primetime football. You're not going to want to miss it. Giveaways, shots. So make sure, hey, listen to me. Make sure y'all have y'all's bottle ready. If you're not a liquor person, make sure to have your beer ready. Listen, I understand and I empathize because I understand and I sympathize damn near because I know that I had to go to work on Tuesday as well. But nigga, we don't care. We don't care. If you're going to be a little hungover at work on Tuesday, you only have 2 more days until Thanksgiving. You'll survive. We have a 3-day work week next week.
Protect your bodies. Protect your bodies. Protect your liver.
Protect your bodies. Simple.
If you can't drink and don't want to partake, then feel free not to do so.
Okay, well, cool. If
Protect
you can't
yourself.
drink and don't want to partake, then make sure you have that za on hand, on deck.
Because you're already going to be eating a lot Thanksgiving. So there's no point in, you know how our folks get down. We're already going to be eating a lot, drinking a lot. So there's no point of going ahead and flooding your liver with alcohol on Monday night. Take it easy. Ease into Thanksgiving,
Oh, we got another Niners fan. He talking about why is it in his algorithm? Why is it in his feed? Hey, listen to me, boy. Before you leave, if you haven't left already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? It's all love right now from Panther Nation as a whole. For me, it's always fuck anybody that's not Carolina, but I don't hold that against you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. I'm glad you found us. Make sure to hit that subscribe button before you leave. Let me see. Where else are we at?
He did have another comment. He said, "Y'all have some talent on your team. Congrats on your season so far." So he understands what's going on.
Yeah, he
and
knows.
Just know that shit ain't gonna be no cakewalk.
Nah, for real, nigga. It's up. It's smoke now. Hey, what's his name? Glock? What's his name? A change? 999. Hey, nigga. Just know we coming to the bay with bad intentions. Understand that. We coming in that bitch with bad intentions. And the way Cheryl ended the game Sunday, C-Mac is kind of tender. He's kind of tender. If he just so happens to be in the tent or in his night in the tent, personally, why would I give a fuck? Honestly, them niggas they might care. The media for the beat writers and shit like that for Carolina, they've been on their knees all week behind the nigga.
I still have my jersey hanging up in the closet.
Yeah, fanned out. So there you go.
Do you
that's
throw
one nigga that cares.
Do you throw all your previous Panthers player jerseys away?
Me?
Yes.
I bury them in a fucking storage unit.
I don't have a storage unit, so it's just in my closet.
Fair enough. But no, I never throw any jerseys away. I don't. But a majority of the jerseys that I have are retired officially anyway because they're signed. So, Yes, Candyman. Yes. Round of applause for Candyman. Candyman understands it and he gets it, bro. Drink lots of water before Monday night. That means tomorrow we have nothing. Listen, we can hate watch. We can hate watch together 1 p.m. Eastern time. Saints versus the Falcons. We can hate watch together. 4:30 we watch Dallas and Philly, or we watch Indianapolis, Kansas City. Two great games. Make sure you're drinking water, 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 water. If you want to start your drinking journey 24 hours before, because I probably am going to take a shot or two before the Rams and Tampa Bay game because we need it. And my heart is going, listen, I understand what's at stake. But like Candyman say, make sure you drink lots of water before Monday night. Because if you just so happen to mosey on over to the watch party, nigga, we're taking shots. Nigga, we're taking shots. And that nigga is showing y'all his water bottle. What Rick Ross say? Actually, never mind. I'll take it back. I'll take it back.
Please.
I'll take it back. Hey, I'll take it back. I'll take it back. I'll take it back.
I had a long drinking night last night, so I'm a little under the weather right now. I'm a little under the weather. Haven't been feeling good all day. You know.
Facts. QJ boy, I fuck with you the long way, man. No cap.
Until I see you say something about Crown Apple. I mean, just disgusting.
Who said that?
Jack Daniel Apple. Oh my gosh, just so disgusting. Just so.
Who said that nasty shit though?
QJ.
Go get you a bottle of Smoke Wagon, uncut. Actually, fuck, drink whatever you want. We don't got no deal. We don't got a deal. Drink whatever you want. Here we go. Okay. I love this part of it. We had a couple of limited participations throughout the week, whatever. Well, actually, no, the hell we didn't. We had what? One from Turk. Oh, okay, there goes one. Caleb Evan, unfortunately, respectfully, you know. If that nigga comes on the field, we're fucked off anyway. So, you know. Bryce, this is a big one. Ankle, he's good to go. We call him Perk Young. We call him Perk Young, nigga. I know a lot of people was praying on his downfall, hoping that he would be hurt, that he wasn't going to be able to play this week, this and that, nigga. It's Perk Young, nigga. Full participation all week. Good to go. We touched on this already. Christian, Trev, Turk. Christian, Trev, and Cade. My apologies. All out Monday night. This shit, the Cade May situation, bro, very, very strange. Because it had to have happened in practice. That blows me. Honestly.
Another super chat.
I see that. Round of applause.
Will been tapped in, bro.
Will been tapped in for sure. Shout out Will, man. I want to St. Falcon is in the tie. No joy for any of them. Fuck them. I said fuck them because I feel like that's the way that you really wanted to say it, but it seems like, your vernacular and your vocabulary is a lot more clean than ours. So I'll just say fuck them for you. Fuck them. Cool. I feel it. And to be honest, I wouldn't be mad at that result either. And I definitely wouldn't be mad because I just left Atlanta. And the way their fan base be chatting, the way they be talking, so conceited, like they've accomplished anything, like they big bro, when really they not. If the Saints just so happen to win, for whatever it's worth, I hope it ends in a tie too. But if it doesn't, who that? Or I just sit and say that like that.
Disgusting.
That's some dick eating shit.
Yeah, that's bad.
Appreciate the super chat. You're talking about thanks for C-Mac. You can have them. I mean, you're welcome. Hey, listen, Sean. Matter of fact, I'll let my co-host take it away. Do you have anything to say to him? You're a C-Mac fan. I don't give a fuck about the boy. Transparently.
I mean,
I didn't give a fuck about him when he was here.
Yeah, I don't know why. That was weird. He was one of the best things we had. Just couldn't stay healthy because we ran him into the ground.
No, he just couldn't stay healthy because he didn't, damn it, want to be here. That's the conversation. No, See, that's the conversations that Panthers fans don't ever want to have. Y'all niggas stay fanned out behind this motherfucker, right? And if we're just being honest, he didn't want to be here, bro. He didn't want to be in Charlotte. He didn't. He can say whatever the hell he wants to say about, trade week was so weird and it caught me off guard. I didn't get to say bye to my teammates. All of that bullshit that niggas do in the media, playing fucking politics. The nigga ain't want to be here. He was elated to go back home. He was.
Yeah.
But if y'all want to keep stroking off to the couple of 3-4 good years he had here, cool, jerk off. I don't give a fuck. I'm telling y'all how I feel about it. Now, Terrence, he feels differently.
That still doesn't negate the fact that he gave us some good years here. Now, I'm not going to disagree and say that he didn't want to be here because I don't think he did either. And I understand it's hard to be continuing to play for a losing football team. I get it. With no direction. With no direction.
Ooh, shit. Boy. Sad, bro. It's real life sad. It's real life sad, bro. No cap. Ransom back at practice. Love to see it. Full participation. All 3 days. He was down last week. This ransom being a go Monday is going to be huge, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. With Trev and Roseboom being down, expect Trayvon to be playing in that box a lot more often than we've seen up to this point in the season. And if we're gonna go 3 safeties on the field, Ransom, Morig, and Nick, then this is probably the safety that I prefer. If we're gonna go 3 safeties on the field, even though he has PFF wise been kind of down there more times than not when he is active. What I will say is he's a thumper. He's a thumper and he's coming to kill something. And I personally can live with a safety or anybody on defense that's coming to kill something and might unfortunately overrun a play here or might unfortunately do this and that here, because I understand that you were doing it at 100% with effort and trying to kill something. So that's how I feel about Ransom. Look. We got a lot. Hey, listen to me, Panther Nation. We have a lot of 49ers fans in this chat tonight. Shout out to y'all. Make sure to hit the subscribe button before you leave. Understand, yes, we're friendly now, cool, hee, caca, hope this and that. Nigga, Monday night, you might not want to be around Monday night. Applesauce said he's a thumper with one eye open and one eye closed. Don't do Ransom like that, bro. He's a fucking 6th round pick. Give him some time. When do we get him? When do we get Ransom?
Late.
4th? Because we went Nalo, Scorton, Princely, Trev, Ransom, Mitch. That's how that went?
Thumper with one eye open and one eye closed.
Yeah, that's crazy. And look at Charles Boy doing the same shit he was doing in Caarolina, not practicing. Wow. What's new? Resting player. DNP Thursday, full the last 2 days. Perfect. Cool.
Eddie P out.
Duck and smoke. He's a bitch. That's your boy though. Linebackers. They have what? How many linebackers do they have down? Tatum down. Luke questionable. He's full. Why the fuck did they have these guys on the injury report and they're good? Like they're good to go. Like unspecified, but they have them on the elbow, but then it's like full participation. Or Trent, resting player. Like nigga, just don't put him on a report.
They might have to.
Yeah, they probably do. Especially if they don't practice.
Yeah,
I'm
because
sure
they,
be eating it up.
yeah, because the betters and all of that stuff. They they need that information.
Touche. Touche. Bosa, Frank, both down. Fred, I meant check that. My bad, applesauce. My fault. My fault, twin. My bad, Twinsky.
He gets soft sometimes, but he'll blame it on me.
Yeah, because I don't be trying to put I don't be trying to put my co-host in sticky situations.
What does that mean?
I'll just be trying to be friendly because you're around.
What is
This nigga said he's a Niners fan. Why do we cut Eddie P? Buddy, he's ass. He's single-handedly, I'm gonna tell you why. He's single-handedly
Shout out,
fucked the
bro.
trajectory of this organization up. That's why. Shout out to Atlanta 2023. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. But we have somebody on this cast and on this panel that will suck them off. You know. So I don't know. That y'all seem to have the same ideology. Why do we cut Eddie P? He's the best kicker in the league in the history of the football. You know, he's a bitch.
Was that
Bro.
not
That's why
was
we
that
cut.
not was that not the
He's a
case?
bitch. No, that was not the case. That
So
was
we're
not the
just
case.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, no, he's a hoe.
Cool.
My bad, bro. I ain't know, like, bro, like I can't be on 10 all the time, bro. I can't be on 10 and hostile all the time, bro. Like, damn, y'all want me to just crash out all the time, bro. I already told y'all I'm gonna have
Crash
the
something.
I'm gonna have the ski mask Monday night, bro. Don't worry. Don't worry, bro. I'm trying to be, you know what I'm saying? Welcoming. Nigga, we want the subs. If I'm just being honest, y'all want to know why I'm being so friendly and welcoming? Nigga, we want the subs. We want the subs. What can I say? If I'm lying, I'm flying. Nigga, we want the subs. We want the subs. Cool. Because y'all really know what time it is. Y'all real life know what time it is, but we want the subs, bro. Y'all let us work. Let us work, bro. Damn, y'all blowing up the spot. We got company. You know what I'm saying? Everybody chill, yo. Everybody just chill, dog. Everybody just chill. Hey, do you got your
Yeah, boy.
Hey, nigga. Matter of fact, now, man. I almost forgot where we were. You right. Hey, look at applesauce. Hey, applesauce, you one of our goons, nigga. I like you. I like you, applesauce.
You gonna hate one of my things on there.
Yeah, he be talking to me crazy, bro. Hey, but watch a nigga that'll do all that chat and do this and that over the net. You know what I'm saying?
You
Because
said
in
what?
person,
In person,
bro,
what? Hey, nigga, yeah, right.
applesauce, applesauce,
Hey,
applesauce. In person,
hey, if you don't
you know,
believe if you don't believe anything else ever in your life, don't ever let anybody tell you that I'm not the same way on here that I am in person. Everything is the same, literally, because I feel good.
hey, bro, it's a lot of damn Niners fans in this bitch. Look at bro. Look, okay. So your shit is open. Your mouth is wide open for this nigga. Your mouth is open for Eddie P. Hey, buddy, don't worry. I'm glad you're enjoying him now. Just give it time. Just give it time. Hey, buddy, don't worry. He's won quite a few games for us too. But just know it'll all go to hell very, very soon. So enjoy it now while you can. Enjoy it now while you can. You know, you're right. We're poverty, we're this, we're that. Hey, you know. Do the Niners have a Super Bowl this decade? Have they won a Super Bowl? Like, or I'm trying to think. I know they've competed in a couple.
I think they're 0-2.
Never got them in the. Oh, okay, cool. So imagine this nigga talking about word poverty. I asked that to make a point. Cool. No worries. Cool. Perfect. Shit is just embarrassing, bro. Like, listen, there's only a few franchises, bro, since our conception that can really say anything to the Panthers, right? So all of this narrative about the Panthers being poverty and the Panthers being this and that, bro, in the last 30 years, we've been to 2 Super Bowls, multiple playoff appearances, a couple of Hall of Famers, right? So don't ever just let any other fan base just try and get over on you. Especially, hey Josh, buddy, let me ask you a question. How old are you? How old are you, bud? We'll wait on that answer and we'll go to the super chat. Round of applause.
Shout out Will.
Shout out
man.
to you. Shout out Will for sure. Last super chat. I wanted to show some love. I rarely catch y'all live. Been a fan for a strong minute. JJ, I expect full energy on X on Monday night. Say less.
Appreciate you tuning in for sure.
Yes, appreciate you tuning in, bro. Appreciate you showing support. That shit means more than y'all can even imagine, bro. Honestly, the people that consistently tune in, that get in the comments and interact in the chat and everything like that, that fuck with us on social media, y'all are the reason why we keep going doing this thing that we do, bro. Honestly, no cap. So shout out to Will. Will, make sure you're tuned in Monday, bro. 7:15. We want to see you back. 7:15 on Monday night. Let me see. Ain't won since 95. You feel me? So it's just like, nigga, he want to say we're poverty, we're this and we're that. You've done nothing since we've been a franchise. Very similar to the Cowboys. Very similar to Dallas. A nigga that do all that yapping because of history. Okay, Josh, 37. You may have seen something. I don't know y'all Super Bowls and shit like that, but 37, you probably seen something. So I'll give you that. You ain't seen shit since the Panthers have been a franchise, but you done seen some shit.
He ain't seen much. 37. We've been a franchise for what? Since 95? Yeah, I mean,
let's just pull it up. I mean, God, let's just pull it up. Cause it's some, you know what I'm saying?
He ain't damn it seen much. Talking about he might have seen something, because I'm under the belief if y'all ain't win like 2 years before that, then you ain't seen nothing you can remember.
I know, because I'll give niggas. I will always give niggas championships as long as they were born. So what is 37? What is 37? So let's say 40. 40 would be 95, right? No, I'm blazing. 40 would be what? 85? 95, 05, 15, 25. So 40
they won a Super
85.
Bowl in 95.
So they won a Super Bowl in 95. So he's seen that one. He's seen the one in 90, and he's seen the one in 89. He's seen I ain't gonna lie, Terrence, this nigga done seen everything the 49ers got. So we can't even say shit to him.
Shout out to you.
Except for the 82. But he done seen everything. Shout out Josh, man. My apologies. You take it back. Hey, if your perspective is that we're poverty, bit, bro, you got it. You got it.
Well, keep your other folks on the leash.
Yeah. The last 30 though, bit, bro, y'all ain't been on shit. So you want to talk about poverty, nigga? Y'all were right down here with us the last 30 years, fuck nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? No cap. There we go. There go Bloody.
Oh my God. Georgia Tech is making a comeback.
It don't matter. My show is lost. Because Florida is getting, dumped. Hey, Will, I thought, round of applause for Will. Hey, Will, say something for Monday, bro, so we can take shots together. Will said, okay, fuck that last chat. If your last Super Bowl old enough to buy liquor, shut the fuck up. Nah, for sure.
Hey, look, bro said, nah, bro, he was 7 in 95. He was in bed during kickoff. No cap.
I'll give it to him, bro, because I still remember Panther games from when I was 7. No cap. I do. So I'll give it to him. Oh my God. I remember Jimmy Clausen. Every game we lost, I'm shedding literal tears.
I try to erase that shit from my memory, bro.
I can't. It traumatized me. I've tried, and maybe it'll come with therapy once I finally get mature enough to start doing that. But right now, I remember every single one. I do. It's sad, bro. It's sad. Look at Sean. So look at so that y'all look. He got backup. Josh got backup. Been in the NFC Championship 4 out of the last 6 seasons and 3 Super Bowls and 12. What's the Panthers? Hey, nigga, but y'all ain't won shit, bro. Like y'all been to the NFC Championship. That's great, bro. That's phenomenal. Tell me conference titles. How many conference titles do the 49ers have in the last 30 years? Because that's the only way we can play band for band. If we gonna play band for band, the only way we can play band for band is with conference titles. You said 2019 NFC Championship game. Okay. We can't. I'm not gonna lie. We can't top that. And y'all went when Ray Lewis, and Joe Flacco did that shit to y'all, niggas. Get down or lay down. Niggas did that shit to y'all. But you know what I'm saying? Cool. So y'all have 2 in the same amount of time that we have 2, bro. So perfect.
But since we've been a franchise, they've had 3 NFC championships?
I guess. Are we counting 95? I don't know if we were necessarily a franchise. I know we were we claimed 95, but I don't even know if we played that damn it season. I don't know if we played at 95. What are their 3? Kaepernick, Purdy. What is the other one? Where's the third? Twice versus the Chiefs. Twice.
Yeah, because I think they.
Oh, Garoppolo.
Yeah.
Garoppolo. Yeah. You're right. Thank you. Shout out to the chat. But is that okay? Cool. So in comparison, that makes the Panthers poverty. Okay. Again, we've been to 2. But I guess when you're damn near the last 12 years, when you're constantly in the NFC Championship, I guess I get it.
Jesus Christ, Will. That was a bad beat. Not gonna lie. Jesus, that was a hey. Oh my God.
Damn, Will. That was a tough. Oh my God, that was a real tough year for you, nigga. I'm glad you here to tell the damn story.
Yeah, because damn, watching Jimmy Clausen, that'll make you want to go get in the field.
No cap, and unfortunately, whatever the fuck happens, just happens. No cap. But shout out Will, bro.
Thank you for your service.
Appreciate your service, bro. Yes, thank you so much. All right, we got to get out of here, bro. We can't do this shit all night because I'm not gonna lie. Saturday night, I personally can just get the going. Play of the day. You said you're ready, right?
Yes.
Give it to me. Pause. Yikes.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Shit.
Plus 227. Because we're only doing what? Plus 200 or better?
Yes, sir.
So plus 227. Xavier Legette, 20 yards.
He's a bitch to him. Chat, he's a bitch to
him. Bryce Young, 200 passing yards. Carolina Panthers, plus 12.5. Plus.
So when we, matter of fact, never mind. Don't worry.
Plus 227. Bro, we only have to do plus 200. So.
Yeah, you're right. Don't worry about it. Plus 373. Over total match points. Over 49.5. Jalen Coker. 3+ receptions. Xavier Legette. 3+ receptions. And if you want to sprinkle, Xavier Lee get 60+ yards. For sure.
Just do the 3 reception.
He's pussy, bro.
Because it don't matter if them shits go negative or what. They receptions.
Josh said we going over 200. They defense ass.
I mean, that'll make me happy.
Who are you talking about? He said, ain't that a nigga from Notre Dame? Who you talking about? Oh, Jimmy Clausen. Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, he is.
That's him. Yeah, he was ass. He's terrible. He's terrible. And then the audacity. The audacity for when my goat gets in the building.
Okay.
$1 million. Fuck, nigga. Don't worry about it. My big homie said, I made it my life mission in that moment to make sure nobody in Charlotte remembered the fuck nigga. And what he do? Cool. Pussy.
Oh my God. Pitt to the crib. Jesus.
You said Pittsburgh?
Yeah, Georgia Tech had a chance. They scored again and it was 28-35. And Pitt got the ball back with like 3 minutes left. And Georgia Tech just allowed a 56-yard touchdown run. I mean.
Wow. And Wisconsin is beating Illinois by 14. Shout out to all my ECU fans out there too, bro. It was a brutal day for us today. Brutal.
I don't even want to talk about it.
Brutal. Appreciate you tuning in, QJ.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's show. My fault. My bad. Appreciate you tuning in, brother. Shout out Sean.
Even though you're a
Niners fan, bro. Even though you're a Niners fan. Shout out to you.
No, Josh, that was an alt line. His line, I don't know if his line is set at 200, but that was an alt line.
What was it? 200?
Yeah.
What is his actual shit set at? Do you know?
About to go look right now. His actual shit is set at 204.
He can get over that. 204 and a half. Let me see what Rico shit is set at.
Oh, we appreciate that, Sean.
74 and a half. Chubas. Hey, nigga, listen to me. If y'all want to do a straight bet, I would take all total points at 44 and a half and pair it with Chuba Hubbard, over 14 and a half rushing yards. 14 and a half rushing yards at minus 114 is absolutely insane. No cap. Hey, Sean, appreciate that, brother. Don't be afraid to come through Monday night, but just do it before the game because we don't need bad juju in our fucking chat when the game kicks off. So 7:15 to 8 o'clock, 45 minutes. Feel free to stop on by.
Bloody, it's on FanDuel.
Yeah, FanDuel. All of our lines, and we do not have a deal. So y'all bet with whoever y'all want to bet with. We don't got a link. We don't got a deal. We don't got shit. But all of our lines be FanDuel lines.
They got it at 204 and a half. Jacoby Brissett put up 450 on us. Y'all should be good.
That nigga broke the record on y'all ass, ain't it?
I swear to God. Most completions in the game. Jesus
and
Christ.
I'm glad that y'all won that game last week, though. For real. Because I did not need y'all having an attitude this week and trying to play good. Y'all be on that same shit that y'all was on last week, this week. And we going to show y'all how to get the damn job done. That's why I want Arizona back. Because they're pussy to me. No cap. Score prediction. Give yours.
28-24. The home team.
Okay.
Carolina Panthers.
Good. Boy, you had me nervous there for a second, nigga. Good. I like that. Yo, energy right. 31-21. 2 possessions. Give me Caarolina. Very simple. For everybody, hold on. 1 second. Y'all seen Dunk on the on the Warriors stream last night, or what?
Mm-hmm.
on the what you call?
Bro, be everywhere, ain't it?
That nigga there, boy, he stay in something. Shout out Dunk. Let me see something, man, because I just have a feeling that a lot of niggas done forgot, bro.
Bro, we do not want to see this shit.
Here in the National Football League.
God.
That shit. 12, 13 R's. Down 13. Bryce. Horrific. Worst quarterback performance I've seen in my fucking life. He still got that in him. I don't need Panthers fans to forget that. He still got that shit there in him. For sure.
I'm surprised he caught that.
Whew. This specific highlight just triggers a core memory in my life.
Oh yeah.
In our life, actually. Nigga, because I could have ran on we could have ran on the field and celebrated with the team if we wanted to, nigga.
That was a great damn feeling, boy.
I swear to
great
God.
Time.
Get out of there. Mm-hmm. That's enough. I just had to remind niggas. Don't ever forget.
We ain't forgot, bro.
Josh says CMC will have 33 touches and 3.2 yards a rush. 3.2 yards of rush ain't really hitting on shit. You giving me even more hope than I had before.
I think he trolling. I think he just let you know how sorry
their rush game is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got us. I got us for sure. All right, bro. We're 2 hours in. If you stayed this long, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn the bell notification on. Before I wrap, Terrence, you can hop off if you want. It's totally up to you. Before I wrap, I'm gonna pull up the Dave Canales presser from today because I haven't watched it, and I know that y'all like when we like react to shit live or whatever. So I'll pull that up. But if you made it this far, as we're wrapping here, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn the bell notification on. If you haven't done so already, make sure to tap in with us on social media. That's where you can stay tapped into everything that we got. Whether it's drops, whether it's, staying updated on scheduling or whatever the case may be. Highly, highly encourage you to follow us on Instagram, follow us on X, tap in with us on all DSPs because we got it what you needed, bro. Shout out to Josh, man. Josh, shout out to you, man. Shout out Sean as well. Appreciate y'all coming through, bro.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all tuning in.
Support.
And make sure that y'all come back Monday.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be live Monday.
Yes. Make sure to tune in Monday night, 7:15 p.m. Eastern time. Panthers, 49ers in the Bay. Meaningful football. Something we've been begging for as a fan base for the last decade, it feels. Are you going to stay on or are you hopping off?
No, I'm about to go get food. I'm gonna get out with y'all.
All right, bet, bro. I'm gonna tap in with you.
All right.
Chat was popping. Damn. That's unfortunate. I'm not gonna lie. That's tough. I made money. I made money on that Cowboys game this year. Just know that. I made a good amount of money on that Cowboys game this year. I had a Canales presser from today pulled up. Let's watch this and then I'm gonna wrap. Cause like I said, I know it's been a couple weeks since I've like stayed on a little bit afterwards and just talk to y'all. So if y'all have any questions, comments, anything while we're watching this or whatever the case may be, I'll do like I'll answer some questions. I'll do whatever y'all want to do. until the end of this Canales presser, and then I'm gonna wrap up, and we will be back on Monday. You wanted applesauce? You talking about the Chuba highlights, or the presser, the media availability from the other day? You got to specify, because I don't know if they have. I don't know if. Oh damn! I didn't even know they had the locker room talk too. They had the Rico shit. Oh damn! I forgot. Maybe I should just wait. We'll wait to talk about that, because I'm not gonna lie. All right, bet. I'm gonna see if I can find it, bro. I don't know if I can find it, because I don't think they have it. And then I don't know if Carolina. Let me see if Carolina Blitz. Maybe Carolina Blitz has it up. They got that damn Christian McCaffrey shit up. Told y'all, bro, they so fucking fanned out, bro. The media is so fanned out behind this nigga. I don't have it, bro. Hey, applesauce. If you let me see if Sheena has it, but she doesn't. She doesn't have a YouTube though. She doesn't have her own YouTube though, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, she doesn't. So, applesauce for the presser. If you have the link, drop the link in the chat. I don't have it. I don't know where the shit is at. I can't find it no more. I don't have it. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry. But for now, we'll pull up Canales. And if we can find the Chuba joint, then we'll play the Chuba joint too. And we'll see what Rico talking about. Because I know he said something very interesting this week. And I think it was in that video that I'm gonna play here in a second. But that shit kind of threw me off guard a little bit. And I wish that Terrence was still on so we could have a conversation now. But I'm gonna just save the conversation for Monday night. But very interesting. But here we go with Canales from today.
Beautiful day in Charlotte. Got back out on the grass. Guys are focused and ready to go. Just love. It's a blessing to be able to get out there and it's upwards of high 60s and low 70s. Just a perfect day to get work in. A lot of joy on the grass. Guys understanding where we're at and what's in front of us, and the focus was there. So really excited about it.
Dave, I know the injury report will come out till later, but didn't see Cade Maid out there today. Can you shed light on what happened? I know he showed up on the injury report yesterday with the ankle. Can you shed light on what happened yesterday and the plan going forward? Yeah, finished practice and just wasn't quite feeling right. When we looked back at it afterwards, looked at the film, you could see where he was starting to get a little bit tender and sensitive on the ankle. So we evaluated him afterwards. And, today just didn't feel like we can get him turned around. So we shut him down. We're going to shut him down for this week. And that means Austin at the center? So Austin will go in and play center. Of promoting Nick Samac to the starting. Yeah, that's the plan right now, is to get Nick back up there. So we have two good centers ready to go. And then at the linebacker spot, how is Trevin? I know he's week to week, but on Thursday you talked about, hey, we got to figure out where Trevin is before all these other dominoes can fall. How has Trevin Wallace progressed? Yeah, it didn't feel like we turned the corner quickly enough to feel confident to put him back out there. So we weren't able to get him work today. And so it looks like we're going to this weekend and Trevin will not be playing. And does that mean Chris Barnes is going to get a third center? Yep, we'll get Chris Barnes up. Cloud will be ready to go. Muma played a little bit, a couple of snaps last game, so the guys are ready. Brought in Jacoby Windman, who's been with us before on the practice squad. So just making sure we have enough bodies in that room to be able to get that done. And, of course, you understand the implication on special teams, making sure we have these guys available to cover kicks. Just curious, so Brock Purdy comes back last week after not being a part of that conversation in the season for most of the season. Is there a challenge of knowing that a quarterback is really good, but you don't have a ton of film on him this year? Like, how does that impact y'all's game plan? The good part is we have a lot of film on him over the years, and looking at their system, they really just continued to build with Mac Jones and still attack with the same type of concepts. And Brock got back in there and they look fluid. They look like they're together and, picked up right where he left off with Christian and, and certainly, Kittle and some of the other guys, a really good group of pros in the wide receiver room.
guys that he's worked with before. So we expect their best, and we're going off of what they did recently, but we have a lot of information on what they've been doing in the last couple of years too.
Thanks, guys.
Just going back to the offensive line, I mean, it seems like y'all had a new lineup.
That nigga Zetlo, that nigga Zetlo took over the shit. I like that. There you go, young nigga.
Having something different every week.
It's pretty common league wide, specifically for us, with some of the changes we have. And, there's two ways to look at it. For me, I'm always looking at opportunities for guys to show us what they can do and how they can help our team win. And these are great opportunities for these men. And they work so hard to have these moments, to get into games, to help their teammates, to advance their careers. And so when they happen, we count on them. And we approach every game that way at every position. If you're not the starter, you have to have that mindset to be prepared. You may not get all the reps, but you got to be ready to go. And that's paid dividends by being focused and by working on it and having all the communication that happens in the building with the coaches.
Travis Gibson is a guy that y'all got from the 49ers earlier this year. Has he been able to shed any light on how to stop this offense, or how have you been able to use him as a resource this week?
Yeah, really valuable just to be able to talk to him from a defensive standpoint, certainly, and then from special teams as well, because he was a contributor for them in the coverage and return unit. So some things, we try to compete. We try to use all the information that we have in-house. We're just happy to have Travis and the impact that he's had, being able to give us a good, solid pro, getting in his rotations, playing the run game well and showing some flashes of rush as well. So really grateful for that part of it, his contribution that way. And then all the bonus stuff, we asked all the right questions and try to dig what we could.
And I know that
I will say this too, really quickly. They were just talking about Travis. I like personally what I've seen overall from him on film. There's been some reps where it's just been kind of nasty or whatever the case may be, but I'm not gonna hold you I'm not gonna hold you, Rush. I see you, gang. I'm weak as hell. But the Travis, the addition of him in that edge room, I personally have liked it. I'm not gonna lie. I personally have liked it just simply based on the fact that he adds more in run support. He does. I've liked what I've seen from on film from him. Somebody that we haven't talked about on FPFO really at all, outside of us going out and getting him. But if you turn on that film, he has a lot of good reps. They're not great, they're not outstanding, but he adds something in that room for sure. He's been a key piece defensively the past couple of weeks.
Carson, California is far away from San Francisco. Still in California, do you feel any, personal sentimentality going back to your home state?
I love going back to Cali. Being in Seattle for 13 years, playing the Rams every year, playing the Niners every year, and going back there, the ball just grips kind of nice in that weather, and it spins just right. And certainly in and out will be a part of this trip for me. Double doubles for everyone, animal style fries. And but I have the whole family's coming up, so this would be a great moment for us. And my nephew Elisha, he plays for the Fresno State Bulldogs, and he's a redshirt freshman. He's redshirting this year, but a good opportunity, as my daughter's a sophomore in high school, to get around a campus and take a look at what he's doing out there. So the whole family will be out there. It'll be a great experience. I'll see them a little bit in some tiny windows. This is a business trip, as you know, and we're focused on this game. The opportunities right in front of us, a conference opponent, a team that I really respect. So that'll be the focus, but it'll be great to see my family and know that, Lizzie and the crew is out there as well.
Everybody good?
Dave, it's been a while since this team hadn't had a winning record at the Thanksgiving week. What does it speak to you, to the work and the preparation, and how far this, your project has come to have these meaningful games at this point of the year?
Yeah, it's about consistency, and the improvement that has to happen throughout the year is what I'm most proud of. And we've battled to be in this position that we're in. And now the challenge now is to keep that focus and to continue to get better. The teams in this time of the year going into the end of the season that can find a way to improve fundamentally are the teams that set themselves up for success. We have to be that. We have to make sure that our principles, the things we care about, show up every day at practice and then show up on the games late in the season right now. And so I'm really proud of the group. I'm really proud of this team that battles and fights every game all the way to the end to try to put us in this position.
Your evaluation on Corey Thornton, what do you see about him, and maybe the scheme versatility that he brings, being a big guy, maybe in the slot covering tight ends or big receivers?
Yeah, he did a great job for us last week. He stepped in and helped his teammates and made some plays. He made some impacts, knocking the ball down a couple times, making plays at the nickel and at the safety position. So it gives us a little versatility there. He can also play outside. So that's a good also reminder, that if he had to go outside, he could. But this also just speaks to the hard work. This is a really competitive young man, a focused young man. He looked around. He saw what Mike Jack was doing early on, the habits of taking care of Mike Jack, taking care of his body, how he studies, how he goes about his business. He's very serious and professional that way. And so that's the challenge we always have for our young players is if you don't have a process, look around, you'll find a pro out here that has a great process and you can emulate some of those things. And the hard work is paying off for him. And the goal right now is to just continue to stay humble, stay hungry, be focused, and be locked in with your teammates and communicate on game day.
Yeah, go for it.
Chuba has one of the best pass blocking rates for a running back in the league. Like, I don't think he's given up pressure all year. As he gets more and more comfortable coming back from the calf, is that a way to get him back on the field more, maybe through like RPOs or something like that?
Absolutely.
That's a good stat. I didn't know that. If it's zero pressures, that's OD. I'm not gonna lie, that's OD.
Just any way that we can use these guys, we try to. And Chuba, it's from his study habits. He's really conscientious. He's into it, and he talks to the guys. And when our when our offensive line group is going through pressures, Chuba's down there talking to the guys. Where should my eyes be on this one? If Bryce edits the protection, being connected to all that, and he's right in the middle of all of it.
Last one.
What do you do on long flights? Do you fall asleep? Do you watch movies? I don't know. What's Dave Canales' routine?
A little bit of each. Try to just shift my focus.
I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Like, hearing Zetlo's voice in there is like refreshing as hell to me. Just because it's like he's young. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he a young dude, and he will ask questions like this. And I think there's value in that shit too. No cap. Shout out Zetlo, bro.
Is from the call sheet and the rhythm of the calls. How does it come off? Brad sits right across the aisle from me. So we're talking, then for a long flight, shut it down for a second, watch a movie, maybe read a book or something. But, it does give us an opportunity to be able to sit there and just, look at the type of attack. And while I love playing games at home, I know that there's this cool element of all being together and around each other so much when we travel, in the hotel, on the planes, coming back. The conversations that happen in those moments are really critical to building a team and building chemistry. And so I enjoy being on the road. I see our guys, they really enjoy it as well. And, and I just, I look at this one and it's a long flight. We're going all the way across the country. We have to be able to handle these types of trips and for what happens, in the long term and to set ourselves up for championship opportunities, so this is a great one for us right here. And we'll certainly enjoy the trip and enjoy the Monday Night Football experience.
Not bad. Bro, I think you're thinking of a basketball player, bro. You're thinking of the basketball player. There's one of two things. You're either thinking of the basketball player, or I just don't know how to pronounce a nigga's name right. Two are very possible. Excuse me. Both are very possible. But I mean, the way it's spelled is Travis Gibson. But maybe I'm blazing. Taj Gibson is the hooper. Unless you trolling me. You might be trolling me. I don't know. To answer this question, as we wrap, first and foremost, like, comment, subscribe, turn the bell notification on. Shout out to everybody that has been rocking out with us for the duration of the night. Shout out to everybody that's viewing on X right now. Shout out to everybody that's viewing on YouTube. To answer this question, our game review this week is going to more than likely be, not even more than likely, I'm just going to tell y'all straight up, it's going to be a live stream. So what we'll do is, I don't know if it's going to be on Tuesday or Wednesday. It probably, actually, I don't know. I had to get with Terrence and see, but we're going to do a live stream. We'll see. We'll probably have a couple of people on, but it'll be a live stream this week. So there won't be like a full actual FPFO pod this week, just with it being Thanksgiving. And you know, I just have a couple of things going on this week, so I'm not going to be able to travel back and forth like I typically do. And with us doing the watch party on Monday, that's the day that we typically record. So in my schedule, that's the day that's typically carved out for that. But I have a couple of things to do this week, Thanksgiving, everything like that. So yeah, unfortunately, this week there won't be like a fully produced FPFO episode. But we're gonna have a live stream, and we've talked about pre-recording it and just kind of trying to drop it like that. But we're not gonna do it like that. We'll do a live stream. So what we'll do to make sure that everybody has the opportunity to join while we're live is we'll drop it on X or whatever the case may be, X, Instagram, and tell you guys what we end up deciding on day and time wise for the live stream, for our game review live stream that we will be doing this week. But before we even get to that point, make sure again, like, comment, subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, turn the bell notification on, because Monday we will be doing our watch party for the San Francisco 49ers and Carolina Panthers. Monday Night Football, prime time. It's chilly outside. The games are meaningful, and the Carolina Panthers are currently playing meaningful football. So we will be having a watch party with you guys Monday night on X, on YouTube as well. So make sure to tune in to that on Monday night. And yeah, that's all I have, bro. That's all I have. Like I said, make sure that you go over to forpanthersfansonly.com right now. Go shop the fall capsule. My man said that the JC shit ain't it. And listen, I have no problem with that at all. I'd rather y'all keep it 1,000 with us than y'all lie to us and just think that or just act like everything that we do is like gold. So I respect it. I respect it. If that's how you feel, like I said, no hate shit. That's just not it. If it's not it for you, cool. Let that shit be. Go get the Reaper V2. Go get the Reaper V1 hoodie. Go get the Nalo crew neck, because that's really, to me, that's really the coldest piece in the capsule. But that's just my opinion. But I feel it. If that's how you feel, I feel it. I ain't taking that as no hate at all. That was a piece that was debated internally, and unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, because I don't think it's unfortunate, because I think the design is hard, and to me personally, but that's just what we came up with as a team. Niggas voted. That's what happened. But if y'all don't fuck with it, don't buy it. I'm not ever gonna ask a nigga to buy some shit that he don't fuck with. I'm just never gonna do that shit. But for the ones that do fuck with it, buy it. You can go over to forpanthersfansonly.com right now. Again, our fall capsule is live. We are accepting pre-orders right now for our fall capsule. We dropped 5 brand new pieces. Also, the Carolina Reaper tee is available for purchase right now. The V1 joint. So if you missed out on it, then you had the opportunity to spin back. But again, you have to look for it. You have to do a little investigation, figure out, what's going on. But it's live. Just know that it's live, and you have the opportunity to get it, but you got to find it. So shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody that has been tuned in on X. I know it's quite a few of you guys that have been tuned in, and the chat option isn't as fluid and available on X as it is on YouTube. So I do see y'all. I do appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in tonight. Shout out everybody that's on YouTube. Shout out to the people, the San Francisco 49ers fans. Shout out to y'all. It's all love right now, but just know tomorrow and Monday night specifically, the smoke begins, and the smoke will never clear, ever. No cap. It's up and it's stuck for sure. Again, make sure to tune in Monday night, 7:15 p.m. Eastern time. We will be going live on YouTube and on X for our Carolina Panthers Monday Night Football watch party. You're not going to want to miss that. Make sure you have your bottle ready. Make sure you have your beer ready. Make sure you have your za ready if that's what you choose to partake in, because we're going to have a good time and we're going to have a good night. But yeah, other than that, that's all I have. Again, shout out to everybody that has been here, and people that have popped in and out. Appreciate y'all as well. And we will talk to you guys very soon, man. Appreciate it. Peace.